Hello everyone and welcome to another Minecraft video. Today I am showing you a tic-tac-toe game that I have created. Now I did make this a while ago, and when I say a while I mean like about 2 years ago, but I never actually made a video on it, so I got back on Minecraft after a very long break, and I was able to add a couple of features to this which I'm very excited to show you. Here it is in all of its glory. And then we have the stadium. I guess you could call it the stadium or the seating area, where any of your friends could be watching, or any of my friends could be sitting down here to watch the game, and then whoever wants to um battle battle. We're not battling anyone. We're just playing tic-tac-toe. They will go here in the booth to go to circle or to or BBX. So, and there's a couple of this is the control room. So there's a couple of buttons here that can do a couple of things. So the first one is switching modes. So right now we're playing against the AI, but you can also play multiplayer. It's very important. It has both features. Then we can play in easy mode or in hard mode. So uh, that's something else. Reset the scoreboard. If you, and I'll show you how the scoreboard works, but it has to do with those lights up there. I'll show you how that works in just a moment. And then we just have this randomizer to see who's going to go first. So let's go ahead and click it. And I'm going first. Okay, so since I'm going first, when you're playing against the eye, by the way, you can only be circle, and the eye is the F. There's no way to turn that around. So I'm gonna go here in the middle, and you're gonna see some lights start flashing on top. That means the computer is thinking, and once it decides where to go, the lights will turn off. So there we go. It has chosen to go there, and I'm going to go down here. Now, I believe we're playing on easy mode, and on easy mode, it has a 55% chance that it will be dumb. Okay, so this computer is very smart. But when you are using easy mode, there's a 55% chance that it will be dumb. And so you has a lot of chances for you to win. So let's see what happens. So as you can see, it was very dumb. It went there instead of here blocking me. So that gives me a chance to win. And then when I win, you can see the lights up there. So you can barely see it, but they turned on. And so basically it'll fill up. And the first one to get to 3 is the overall winner. And I also get a win token. So now when I reset the game, the scoreboard is not going to reset. So it's going to keep count unless I click on the reset on this one on the reset scoreboard, then it would reset everything back to zero. The when it would reset back to zero is when either you or the computer or your opponent or your friend wins. So that is how that works. So since I won, I'm going to play another game. I'm gonna go here in the middle, and you can see the loading lights. It's very cool how I have those loading lights up there. It kind of looks like it's really loading something. Of course, it's taking a little while, but it's pretty quick nonetheless. So we have I'm gonna go green, so it should block me over here. But again, it has a 55% chance that it won't do that, that it'll do something else. And calculating the chances are actually a bit complicated. But look, I'm gonna go up here and I'm going to secure my next my next win. So now let's see where it's gonna go. If it's gonna block me, or if it's not going to block me, or if it's just gonna do something random. It's gonna do something random. So that time looked like it went on the chance of doing something dumb. So I mean it's very close to 50-50. So here we go. So you can see it's filling up. There's beacons behind the screen which are lighting up as you can see, and they are green because I won. And let's just do one more round, and I'm going to lose purposefully, hopefully, because remember, it has a 55% chance of doing something dumb. So even if I like make it try to win, it might still play something random. So I'm just gonna try to let it win so you can see what happens when I lose. And so I went here on the green, and now it went on yellow. Okay, so let's set it up for it to win by doing this. So then that means that now it'll hopefully block me there. Yep. And then I just have to do something dumb in order for it to win. But I could go here in the middle, and then maybe it'll block me here instead of there. And oh, it did. So then now it won. The beacons turned red because I lost. And you can see the lights up there are working. So these are the counters, and that's pretty much the scoreboard. And it's very, very cool. Now let's have just one more game, but this time I'm gonna reset it. And I am going to change the difficulty, and I'm gonna make it difficult. So when it's set to hard or difficult, it only has a 10% chance that it'll do something dumb. Only a 10% chance. So let's see who's gonna go first. Well, the AI should go first because the AI won the last round. So when the AI goes first, you click this button, and that will send a signal for the AI to start thinking about what it's gonna do. And it looks like it went on the white. Then I'm gonna go here, and let's see, where is it gonna go? Hmm. Oh, would you look at that? It went up there. So I'm going to go and I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna make this a little. I'm gonna let it block me over here and win. So that means that I lose. And now, whoever wins is the overall winner. So now we're tied. Uh, two ver two and two. So we are tied. Whoever wins the next round is the overall winner. And then when I reset the game, the scoreboard will reset again. So it only goes up to three, and then it resets back to zero. So you can see, we are one away from winning, and I am not going to try and lose this time. So I'm gonna let the AI go first because it did win the last round. And ooh, that time it did not work. Okay, so sometimes you do have to reset it twice. And it's because whenever I reset the machine, it will lag, and so sometimes when it lags, the pistons don't quite return back to normal, and then it gets sort of locked and it doesn't really do anything. But resetting it again, as you can see, absolutely works, and you are able to play another game. So then let's go on red, and I'm trying not to lose this time, okay? So I'm gonna try my best to actually win. But when it's on hard mode again, it has a 10% chance that it'll do something dumb, but 90% of the time it will try to to be your enemy, to try and win against you. So I think my best where can I go? I think my best chance would be here. It would be here, and I'll explain why in a moment. And I think I'm doing this right. So it'll go here for sure. Oh no! I didn't notice. I didn't know. Oh my god! I didn't notice. No, I lost. Well, not technically. No, I have a 10% chance. I have a 10% chance that this computer will not go where it needs to go. Oh, but it did. Okay. So as you can see now, the red where those lights are is now completely full, and I lost completely. So now when I reset the game again, the scoreboard will go back to zero. So you can start another game um of tic-tac-toe and race to get to three. So when this green tokens currently don't do anything, so I'm just returning them back. And now let me show you how all of this is working. So it's taking quite a long time to build, and I'm not gonna lie, all these extra features of the scoreboard and everything were a little bit of a mess to add in. And you'll notice that I am playing in the older version of Minecraft. So that is because my console still has both editions. So it has the older Minecraft and the newer Minecraft. And the newer Minecraft is actually not this contraption in the newer Minecraft is actually not working. So that's the reason why I am in the in the older version of Minecraft, because this will not be working in that in the newer version. So basically, this has two main brains. As you can see, this is pretty huge. So this is brain one and brain two. This brain is for calculating how to block you. This brain is for calculating how to win. And that's it, that's the two brains. And then we have this here, which is a randomizer. And the randomizer will just randomize things. And where are the other blocks? Where are they? Oh, they're down there. I should probably do this to make sure that they are up here. So yeah, these are um this is randomized. So then we have down here how we make it so that we choose which mode to play, difficult or hard, is by having these two dispensers here. So anytime it goes with a sword, it's gonna be smart. Oh, and it looks like I was wrong. It's a 33% chance that it'll be done on easy mode. So these banners indicate that it will just randomize. So uh, it'll completely avoid the two brains that are calculating how to block you or to win, and it'll completely avoid that, and it'll just go here to this dispenser. It'll throw an item, and it will travel along this track, and it will end up somewhere, and it'll send a signal, and it'll play just randomly, just absolutely randomly. So you don't know if it's gonna be a good move or if it's gonna be a bad move. Most of the time it is a bad move. So that's how we make the easy mode. And then the hard mode, we do the same, but now we have only 1 out of 9, which is about 10% chance that it will just randomize its next move instead of actually passing through the two brains that I have over here. So that's how it is calculating, how it's deciding when you choose hard or easy. That's how it's working. So if we have this sort of system here that will by chance throw some of these items in here, and this will uh, deliver the signal correctly to where it needs to go. And yeah, so there's a couple of other things that I haven't shown you, and it'll be the scoreboard. The scoreboard is right here, so it's just three different things. We have this section down here, which is just these four lamps. Then we have this other section right here. This would be the second point, which is these two times five. And then we have the section here up top, which is the last four that look like that. And so yeah, so it will just count one, two, and three, and then it'll turn on this light, which will let the scoreboard be reset by using the system down here. I know it probably looks very complicated, but nonetheless, this is how it shows that it is thinking. So anytime that there is a signal uh, from the player, it will travel all the way up here, and it will activate the system, which will, if I show you, it's just a clock. It's just going around in circles. It's just going around in circles and giving an output, and it looks like it's loading in. And then when the computer gives out a move, the signal from the computer will travel upwards, and then it'll turn this off. This way, we can see when it's thinking and when it's not thinking. So that's pretty much how that works, how the scoreboard works. And there is a fail-safe feature, so I'm going to show that to you right now. If you play, and I'll be the first one to play, I'll play here, and then I go here, it won't show. So because it's not my turn, I was not able to click there because it was not my turn, but now I can. So if I go here while the computer is thinking, I can. And look at that, it went there right where I wanted to go. So I was trying to trick the system into winning, but it couldn't. It didn't let me because again, it was it was thinking. So anytime that you play, you are not able to make another move until the computer is done. Once it's done, then you can think about playing. And if I go over here just to show you, and then I go over here, if you do it fast enough, you may be able to get it in there, but it's very unlikely. It is pretty quick in detecting your signal. So anyway, this was a tie, um and the beacons turned into yellow to signify to select a tie. So now when I'm gonna reset the game, first of all, and I'm gonna wait just a couple seconds, and you're gonna see that it's gonna happen exactly the same thing is gonna happen again, but even though you're selecting multiplayer. So I can go ahead and I can play in the middle again, and this time it'll show that it's thinking because it's connected to those lights, but it won't actually do anything, and I can press all these buttons and nothing will happen. And then I can go over here and I can click on the red one because it's my turn. I can click on the red one and it won't do anything. You are not able to go there because that spot is already taken. So those are like some of the extra features that I added in, and I'm very happy to have added those because it's just very cool. You cannot cheat the system. And as you can see, none of the other things were shown. I pressed all the buttons and nothing happened at all. And so it's very cool. I love the way that this has been working, and I'm very happy with it. And why is that there? So I guess I can show you the reset scoreboard. So I click on here and I'm able to reset the scoreboard even though nobody won three rounds. And that will disappear and you're ready to play another game. Fantastic. So that is pretty much how it all works. If you are interested in looking at this in person, please just leave a comment in the section in the YouTube section below, and I'll be more than happy to give you my gamer tag, and hopefully we can have a game together in this world. So thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.